Friends, I sometimes hear this complaint that you speak logically. Now, why is that a complaint? I simply don't understand. If not that they are not able to use logic also to get what they want. See, the whole problem is people have problem with logic or rational thinking or having a reason as the center or the base or the measurement for what we have to what decision we have to arrive at, is only when they already concluded in their mind that they want this to happen and they don't want something else to happen. So they're already concluded, right? So if we use reason and take step by step and analyze and logically clearly see something and then arrive at one particular decision, that decision may or may not match with the already pre-concluded decision that they have. So in negotiation, if you are sincere negotiation and insincere negotiation. So insincere negotiation means you have already concluded that this is what you want. You will not change. Whatever be this whole talk, etc., is only a formality. Whatever the other person says or whatever the reason says, whatever is right, whatever is necessary, doesn't matter. You want to do what you want to do because that is easy for you and because that is convenient for you, and it's you just like it. That's all. So you have already fixed your mind that you have to and you will do this. So if somebody's talk or analysis is strongly countering that, and you are not getting the favorable response that you expected, then you will say that, oh, you are just talking everything logically, etc. So, and the complaint is that we use logic as a weapon. No, if that is the case, yes, sometimes that can happen. But if that is the case or not, we have to define. We have to be able to prove. Again, that also should be done logically. But just an accusation and accuse somebody and go away is not the way. It is the Kejriwal's way. It is also against law. I mean, just saying something that you cannot show it as true, or you cannot have substantiate that, and accusing somebody of something which is not true, or even if it is true, you are not able to substantiate it, then that is the problem. That is actually crime, and that is also part of Maya, because you have already decided that this habit is that you have already decided that this particular thing has to happen. I'll tell you one example. One of my students, I've been telling her to take health insurance for all their family from long time. I've been insisting. I also did a lot of effort also to select plans, etc. It always came to the last moment, and then they did not buy that health plan. Yesterday, they met with an accident. They were going as a family of a husband, wife, and daughter, and then a person who is underage driver, he came on to them. It was not their mistake, but the other driver's mistake, and he came on to them and hit their vehicle. Everybody fell. That boy also was injured a little. All sat on the road, and then the baby was fine, and small scratches, etc., came. But this student, she got hit on the head on the road, and then there was instant swelling, and she was worried at that point of time. There was a lot of pain, and later on that swelling came down, it seems. But then again, today there is a lot of pain in the head. So they were hesitating whether there should be a CT scan or not, etc. So everything, whatever happens, will involve a lot of money also. Therefore, you will hesitate from where we will get that kind of money, etc. And also, fortunately, this accident was a small accident. So hopefully it will not create any big problem to them. Now, when we say that you go and get a doctor's advice, proper doctor's advice, so she is getting an advice from her friend, somebody who is a nurse, or some other friend who is not qualified doctor. and again somebody other people's opinion. She's getting opinion from 4 5 people, known people, but she's not going to a doctor. So her husband is saying that see, neither of us, nobody of us is a doctor. So when you have the pain returned after 2 days, you should definitely go to a qualified doctor and get a prescription. Now when I also told, so her complaint is told the same thing, that you should go see a proper doctor. So she says that, see, all you men are like that only. You speak logically. And that is all that she has to say. So I'm very surprised why. I mean, okay, we may be saying the same thing. That is an observation that men are talking logically, fine. But do you want us to speak illogically? No, right? So if you don't want us to speak illogically, will you accept something if we speak illogically? No, you don't. Then should we use logic or not? Yes. But are we using it particularly to attack somebody? No. We are telling you what is right, and to make you understand better, we are using logic. Yes. But we are not doing it we are not doing it consciously. We have to, all of us have to speak logically. Do you think if a chief minister speaks illogically, will that person be accepted? Will a doctor be accepted if that doctor is speaking logically? No, right? So I don't understand what other measurement is needed, what other standard should be practiced, what other standard should be accepted when we take our decisions in life. Therefore, we all need to, this is one example, that's all. There are so many other cases where people say that you're just speaking logically. By people, there is a dearth of people in this world who can actually logically think. There are people, but when we have doubts, especially when we need guidance, so the guidance needs to be logical. Or you are expecting sympathy, etc., then go talk to your people who prioritize that, right? But decisions, see, once you go to a doctor and take a decision, and once you wear a helmet, for example, I always ask people to wear helmets and wear seat belts, etc. So that is seen as logical things. Having a health insurance is seen as logical solution. So I will not take. And having to go to a qualified doctor and get proper advice and prescription, that is also not. Then what kind of life can we together? Then how can we all live together, work together, and for the benefit of humanity? How will humanity progress if not logically? Do you want a metro rail, for example, network built based on illogic or no logic? Will you accept if your machinery or the phone will work illogically? Will you accept anything that is intermittently working, or that is very indefinite? Will you the chair that you are sitting on, if it is sometimes holding you and sometimes letting you fall, will you accept it? All these things are working logically, right? So logic and reason must be very we have to accept them. They are the structures with which we build. Yes, it is always not just a structure. On the other hand, we need lucidity, we need fluidity also. So in a house, we want freedom, but there needs to be borders. So in the borders, we build walls, and walls are very concrete and strong and firm. They have to be. And because they are so strong and firm, we get this freedom to move inside however we want, whatever we do. So the fluidity that we have, the freedom that we have inside the house, is because of the hardcore walls that are there standing and not letting us go outside, or not letting people come inside, right? So this firmness of the wall is what is giving you freedom to behave however you want inside your house. So both are needed, both complementing make life. So masculinity is like and orderliness is like these walls that will define what is border, what is right. I mean, what are the boundaries? So within those boundaries, we can all be artistic, we can all be very fluid and do what we want according to the aesthetics and beauty, etc. So both are needed. But while taking decisions, will you want to take decisions according to moods or feelings or logic? So while taking decisions, you need to take decisions according to reason and logic. But while going about your life, while nurturing your child, while interacting and education, learning something, and etc., and while bonding with people, then you need art, moods, feelings, etc. So both together form life, and this is femininity and this is masculinity. Both are complementary and not competition. Thank you.